Boom.
Woo!
Welcome in to episode 3 of Not Just Sports.
Heck yeah.
I am Justin Scott.
And I am Steph Forster.
Peace, love, and bet responsibly. I think that's the message
right.
of the week today.
Remember the hotline if you need it. It is available.
It's in consideration at this moment, although we have some good news, as some of you may not know. Because the bad news was shared to the world on Instagram. So we'll get into that.
Yeah, we will. We'll get into it, yeah.
Yeah. So give us the rundown. What do we got going for us today?
All right, our topics this week. First, we're going to go over the tragedy that was that Dolphins-Pats game that we went to. So
Tragedy on multiple levels.
yes, a lot of levels. So there's that. Then we're going to go into our weekly top 10 teams. And we can't forget, because I forgot until right now, but our upset alert also will be included in that.
Yep. I forgot to pick mine, but
yeah, me too.
We'll
But we can do it on the fly. That's fine. Then, very exciting. I'm very excited about this. This is long waited, for me at least.
Yep.
Our blind beer taste test. This is very exciting for me.
Mostly because I have very high confidence in myself that I'm going to get this right.
We'll see.
I'm a big Anheuser-Busch guy. Although Corona is owned by Anheuser-Busch, I believe.
I have no idea. You'll have
Regardless.
You'll have to ask Eric that one.
I am confident in my ability to differentiate the 4 selections we have here.
Right.
We shall see.
And then, finally, as per usual, we will close out with Justin's bet of the week for next week. So...
And not to get too far ahead of myself, but we just missed out on one leg on last week's. Not only one leg, but 1 point. So quite a frustrating finish.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So we're looking for a bounce back week for sure.
Yeah, we are. So let's what happened at this game last Sunday?
I guess
surprise game.
To start, I was very in awe of the seats.
Crazy.
We went through this alternate entrance where you went through, I don't even know what you'd call it, a club, like
it's called the Putnam Club is
Putnam
what it's
Club.
actually called. Yes, the Putnam Club at Gillette.
And the seats were just awesome. Every time I've been to a Patriots game, it's been in the nosebleeds or kind of just standing around on the sides like we did last year
For the Christmas game. Yeah.
Right. And
Which was fun, very fun.
It was a great
this
time.
Was a
Great
different
time.
experience.
And I mentioned last week how it's such a TV sport because, you have all the best angles while watching the game. And from those seats, it kind of is like you're watching on TV. It's that horizontal view straight on.
We were literally sitting on like the 50-yard line with like the most beautiful, perfect view. Like amazing.
It was amazing.
We got special bracelets, which was fun with like the date on it and everything.
Yep.
We got basically no line food and drink.
Mm-hmm.
Bathrooms, no line, also very nice.
Yep.
I told you this, but that's literally where I had my junior and senior prom was
Right.
there. Like we like ate dinner there. And like everyone would go out onto like the little balcony and take pictures and stuff. So
Beautiful place for a prom. Must be like kind of newly renovated, I'd say.
it's very nice.
In the last 10 years.
It's both on each side so they can have 2 proms at once.
That's
so
cool.
like when we were there was another town on the side that we were sitting on.
Mm-hmm.
That's also where I got my COVID vaccine actually. So it came
Oh, cool. I got
I've
mine at
been-
Fenway.
Oh right. Oh yes,
Yeah.
you did.
Yeah.
You got we all both got like pins for it. So you got yours at Fenway and I got
Yep.
mine at.
And I lost mine. Do you still have yours? I doubt it.
I have yours actually.
You have mine?
Yes.
Wow. Plot
Oh
twist.
no, not your pin. Your card though.
Oh, my
I do-
card. You have
I
my
do.
Vax card?
I do.
What
I don't
the
know
hell?
why, but I have it.
I thought it was in my mom's drawer.
No,
but-
I have it. I found it in my drawer and I was like, why do I have
Well,
this?
do we even really need those anymore?
No, you don't. But I don't.
I guess you never
I
know.
think you gave it to me so you wouldn't lose it for something, and I just never gave it back. Or you like
Sounds
left it in my
about
car
right.
or something. I don't know, but
Yeah.
I technically have it.
Well,
like,
good
in
to
the
know.
Bottom of my drawer.
Good to know.
Yeah,
We got off topic, but
we did.
the Patriots game, yeah. I mean, everything in the beginning was great, and
Yeah,
I
and
sat in
tell-
my seats. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, tell them what these beautiful, gorgeous seats motivated you to do. So
That's just
so
what I was about to say.
excitedly.
Yeah, so I was just feeling super amped and just looking at the giant new screen, and
That screen is
Just-
awesome.
oh, it is. It's
So
sensational.
Big upgrade.
Um,
Huge. The
just-
lighthouse is question. It's okay.
It's cool.
It's a little tacky, but
It's
that's
cool.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I was just taking the atmosphere and I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm putting $200 on this game right now.
Oh.
$200, even though, as we talked about last week, I was coming off a lot of losses. I was like, this is going to be the bounce back. But I must say, what factored in was that the tickets were free. So and the parking, for that matter.
Yeah, parking
and I was like,
big.
you know, both of those combined would have probably been more than $200. So why not just take a big swing and throw in this game?
You took a fat swing right there.
So, yeah, here it is. Here's the living proof.
Big
You may have
swing.
seen it on Instagram already on the story. But,
Big swing.
yeah, it did not hit. And from the beginning, I was just not in good spirits about it. I was like, I mean, off the bat, the Pats didn't look too good. They had a turnover in the first drive. They got down big early. And then they gave us some hope.
They always do, huh?
They always do.
Don't they always? Yeah.
And it ended in a crazy play that the whole stadium, and I'm not kidding, the whole stadium, at least the people around us, thought it was a first down.
Listen, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Because I was convinced.
It got tossed to Cole Strange, an offensive lineman, who did a spin move, powered through a couple tacklers, and just fell short of the first down line, allegedly. But hey, what are you going to do? But yeah, that was a loss, a tough loss. 200 gone just like that. Free tickets.
Yeah.
No longer. So
it was fun, though.
It was a great
Those
time.
seats were more than $200, so technically
No doubt.
You saved money.
Well, you looked at them for I don't know if it was next week or whatever, but you said they're like $1,000.
Yeah, it was $800 without fees each.
Yeah, it's just bananas.
So I think you saved some money, actually.
Yeah, but anyway, you would think that would put me on pause for the betting for the week, but it most definitely did not. You put the one up there right now. So yeah, this one was off a whim. I was more interested in this game than the other one, the Saints and Panthers. It was kind of boring. So I threw the Steelers on the money line. As I was saying last week, I can't see Tomlin losing twice at home in a row as an underdog, which he did not. I had George Pickens to score, which he did on like a 70-yard touchdown, which was great. And then I had over 19.5 points for the Steelers. Little $62 victory off of a bonus, so that put me on the right foot.
Bonus bet?
So now we're at like 140 to make up for in that 200.
Okay.
And that was my one of two bets on the night. And the next one, as we will show, was a dual Monday night game one, where I parlayed them both together. What'd you say?
I said, look at you go.
I know, huh? So this put me about $50 more, so under that $100 cap from the 200. So
okay.
Yeah,
so we
swept Monday night.
Point, I'm assuming.
Huh?
You're feeling pretty good at this point.
I am. I'm pretty pumped about this win. Yep. And from the next one, the day after, when we went to the movies, I was waiting for you in the bathroom. And I was like, let me just throw something in here real quick. The Pirates were down at the time. They were big plus money. And I can't remember who the Brewers were playing, but they're pretty decent favorites. And what stood out to me about this one is this is the game that we went to in Pittsburgh. It was Pirates Brewers.
Oh, really?
So it was like a little extra something there.
Wow.
Threw that together.
Where are you getting all these bonus bets from? Why don't I have these?
That's how DraftKings works. Like the worse you are with the betting problem, they will give you more bonuses, so you can just keep going and going and going.
Right.
So
the hotlines pretend care. They actually want you to.
Well, I've never
going.
used it, but
I know. But I'm saying they're gonna keep feeding you bets, but then be like, but if you have a problem,
yeah,
please bet responsibly.
Yeah.
But here's free money.
Do they really care
No.
about that? No, they just want their money. So yeah, that brought us even closer to even. And then we had the finale, which later that night, I found one baseball game that was still on, and it was the Tigers versus the Dodgers. The Tigers were down, or maybe up 1-0, and they were still plus money. I believe it was they were up 1-0. And I put them, and then I was looking like, what the hell else can I bet on? It was like midnight at this point, or 11, whatever. And I was just scrolling through, and I saw a women's tennis match, and I recognized one name. It was the girl that came in second at Wimbledon this past July. And this other girl, I can't even, what does her name say? I'm blind.
Martina Trevisan.
Never heard of her in my life, but she was like huge underdog. So I was like, yeah, I mean, why not?
Against the person who came in second
in
at Wimbledon?
Yeah, yep.
Right.
And I fell asleep without knowing if I won or not, which I never do. Usually I have to stay up.
Right.
And we woke up super, super early that morning because we both had work. We were up at like 5. And I got to my car and I was like, all right, moment of truth. And then I saw like the $50 in there and I was like,
Oh my
let's
God.
fucking go. So that was a little 4-win streak there to get me back to even from that
Wow.
nightmare disaster.
Congrats.
Yeah, thank you.
That's awesome.
If you guys were worried about me, we're back to even. So
Wow.
LFG. Yeah, how
That's
about
pretty,
that, huh?
That's pretty good.
Not bad.
So you're back at even or almost?
I am back at even.
Have you made money yet?
No, I put in some bonuses for Thursday night. I didn't really use much of my own money. So we're starting out at a fresh 0
Like
for
yesterday?
this week. What's
You
that?
put in bonuses yesterday?
For Thursday, yeah. None of them hit.
Oh, right. Like didn't you bet on the Giants to win?
Yeah, that was a bonus when they were down by like 8 or something.
You have so many bonuses.
Well, it's the no sweat ones. So like,
So you got it back.
correct.
Okay.
So if you make a bet, you get it back as DraftKings credit.
Right.
Not necessarily cash. It's not cash. It's credit for
Right.
the app. Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, go ahead.
What was you mentioned the one that you got the Giants one, your big parlay where you missed by 1 point.
Yes. That's what I was going to introduce at the end because that's like the
Oh,
weekly
okay,
bet.
never mind. I jumped the gun.
But yeah,
Never
the
mind.
Giants were down huge. It was like, was it 21-0 at half, I believe?
Basically, yeah.
It was at a point where they were being outscored on the season 60-0.
Right, because they hadn't even scored points yet.
No. And they stormed all the way back and, of course, won by 3 when I need them to win by 4.
By 4, right. So it didn't even matter.
Yeah. All the 3 other games hit. And that's kind of been just the moral of the story for me for football. Just barely missing out on stuff. And like I said, we're going to get back on track with the weekly bet at the end of the show.
Right.
And I feel really confident.
Did
I
you
played
do
a little
any
bit more
other-
safe.
Did you do any other underdog women's tennis no-name people that we don't know?
No, but now I know that I might have some luck with that.
Martina, yeah.
Women's tennis
Now
in
we
general.
love Martina, too. Coco and Martina.
Yeah, got to remember that name. Yeah, so very pumped about that. Very happy that I got out of that hole that I just impulsively dug for myself.
Right.
So
You always somehow seem to not be negative, like that much negative.
well, the thing is, when I'm up, I just get very loose and just kind of whatever about stuff. And I remember one time, I just asked Pavel pick one. He doesn't know baseball at all. I said, pick one baseball game here. I'll throw $40 on it. And he picked the A's, who are like the worst team in the
Oh my
league. I was like,
God.
yeah, why not? Just stuff like that. That
Aw.
really, I just shoot
It's
myself in the
exciting,
foot.
yeah. It's
And-
exciting, though. 'Cause
Yeah,
if he was
yeah.
right,
No, it's amazing.
Whoa.
It is.
right,
Or I'll just take $100 and just say fuck it when I'm up. You know what I mean?
right.
But I call
Right.
it being surgical when I'm down. And I see like for the month minus 200, 300, whatever it is. And I'm like trying to add up small victories to get back to 0.
Yeah, like
That's when I'm
little
at
by
my
little.
best.
Just to get back to 0.
Yep.
I
So
can-
maybe I can just use that approach to just get up again. So
Yeah, maybe instead of going to 0, you can now just go from 0 and do like a little bit up at a time.
exactly right. And this is the life of an addict. I mean, it is what it is. And you that also partake in betting every week, every day, I should say.
Yeah,
understand.
definitely every day. Definitely every day.
Every day. Yeah. I have a baseball one going right now secretly that I'm going to have to check in on real
You
quick.
always have secret ones.
Yeah, I know.
So it's
Um,
always
the
secretly
Brewers are
happening.
kicking ass. The Pirates are up. The Diamondbacks are down to the Yankees. Shit, I need that one too.
That's okay.
Hopefully they can come back.
I believe in you.
Thank you. That one's like 20 to win like 900. 6 like, yeah, it's insane.
See, that's fun though, because you're like not losing that much, but if you win, it's like
Right,
crazy.
right.
But then the little not losing that much, it adds up to a lot eventually.
It does, and that's part of the issue. And when you lose, you just want to keep going and going and going and going. So
Right, but then when you win, you also want to just keep going.
yeah, so it's just
I do think you made
Never
a
gonna
claim once where you said, "Well, if I win, then I'm done." I just don't think that's true.
I think what I said. Yeah, no, it was the Lakers one with the Lakers
Right.
going to the finals.
Well, that's a big one.
You were in
that-
that one too.
Yeah, I was. That was a big one.
So for context, show, I got a $200 bonus bet from FanDuel when the app first
we
came
both
out.
did when it was like new, right? It was,
Yeah,
like, brand
yeah,
new.
we all did, correct. And the Lakers had just made all those trades at the deadline, and they're still below 500. Still not looking like a great team, and the odds were like over plus 2,000 to make the finals. So I put the bonus bet on it, and I told you, I told my mom, and then Tyler hopped on too.
He did hop on.
At one point, we all could have cashed out for at least
1,500.
1,500. At least. For
Even
a to-
800.
What?
Even 8. I think 800.
Yeah,
It was
when
at
the
a
Lakers were
point-
like down one game. Yeah.
Which, if you think about it, it was a bonus bet. So we put 0 money down. So we would have profited the whole thing.
So why the hell didn't we just cash
I
out
don't
it?
know. Because it could have been like 5,000.
Exactly. But,
Oh, well.
oh, man, there's potential in my
Coulda,
picks.
woulda,
We just got to
shoulda.
get rolling here. We got to get rolling.
Yeah.
Okay.
You will.
What are we going to next? We have more betting for later. We'll leave it there for now. Moral of the story is, if you're down big, get surgical. Keep going. Don't quit. That's all I have to say.
Right. Bet responsibly.
Bet responsibly. Exactly.
All right. Top 10s. So last week we did our top 10 NFL teams after week 2.
Yep.
And now we're going into week 2, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So now we're going into week 3, and we've adjusted our top 10s. I went first last time, so you can go first this time.
Sure.
Give us your top 10 here.
Number 1 should be no surprise, the 49ers. Yet another dominant win last night against the Giants. Just really, really strong on both sides of the ball. Purdy's not making any mistakes. McCaffrey running hard, running well. Debo breaking tackles, playing like a running back and a wide receiver. Kittle coming alive. They're just unstoppable on both sides. I'd be surprised if you don't have them number 1 as well, but I guess we'll find out. Number 2, the Dallas Cowboys. Same kind of thing. I mean, they've looked good on both sides. Haven't really been tested in the game yet. The reason I have them number 2, mostly because the 49ers are really, 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 really good, but they just lost their best corner, Trayvon Diggs. It's still probably one of the top 3 defenses in the league, but a lot of pressure on Gilmore now, who's 33 years old. Can he be that number 1 or number 2 corner to hold the fort down for the season while Diggs is gone? It's going to be a big miss for the Cowboys there, but I still have them at number 2. Number 3, the Ravens. The Ravens went into Cincinnati with a bunch of injuries. Yes, the Bengals have been struggling, but even still, a lot of O-linemen out. J.K. Dobbins out, of course. Just somehow brought it together in a divisional game on the road. Lamar played really well. Odell had some nice catches. Zay Flowers continues to show as a promising rookie, and the Ravens are looking pretty solid right now as my number 1 pick in all 32. We love the 2-0 start. Keep it going next week against the Colts. How about that?
Right.
How's yours going?
I don't want to talk about it.
Commanders, your last pick is carrying you, which is
Listen,
insane.
keep going. All right. Yeah.
All right.
Some words to say about the Bengals.
Plug that charger in because the screen's going to get... Thank you.
It is plugged in.
It slipped out for a second.
Oh, okay. All right, continue.
All right, we'll continue to number 4, the Eagles. The Eagles aren't really putting up impressive wins, but they are winning. And the secondary is still a question, as I've been saying. Hurts still seems to be trying to find his rhythm a little bit. Had a great game against the Vikings, of course. But they just don't seem as dominant as they were last year. Something seems a little bit off. As I said, both coordinators are gone, so maybe they're trying to figure some things out collectively. But even still, great team, undefeated, and I have them at number 4. Number 5, the Dolphins, who I had slipping a couple spots, even though they still are undefeated. They just didn't look too impressive in that game that we went to against the Patriots. They really got slowed down. Gonzalez played out of his mind. And Tyreek really complimented him, which is very un-Tyreek. He's kind of like the cocky, like, not really give people credit guy. But he said that kid is a good player, good corner, length, speed, quickness. Yeah, Gonzalez looked great. The defense really slowed the Dolphins a little bit. Tua had his lowest passing yards of the season by a lot. And it maybe showed if you get a little physical with them, with their receivers, maybe you can find a key to expose them a little bit. But even still, they sent Mostert up the middle for some big chunks of rushing yards. And they're still elite offensively. Defense is still looking okay after a rough week against the Chargers week 1. Still a great team, but I dropped them a little bit just because they let the Patriots hang in that game when they should have put it away. And I think maybe the Patriots exposed some things. Number 6, I have the Chiefs, who I had dropping 2. The Chiefs won in Jacksonville, which isn't necessarily easy to do. Jags are a good team, but the Chiefs have owned them in the past. What's scary about this, and I think this is the lowest the Chiefs are going to be at any point during the year, because the issue with them right now is the passing game. And we know that the receivers are majorly questionable. Tony on down. Can't trust them to catch the ball, to make good decisions with the ball, to hold on to the ball. Kelsey came back, trying to shake off some rust. If the concern is the offense with the Chiefs, then that probably tells you that they're going to be okay. Because the defense looks stellar, the best defense they've ever had, statistically, and just from the eyes. They just look really quick and fast and young and cohesive right now. So I have them at number 6, and like I said, that offense is going to get rolling at some point soon. So, yeah, they're going to be skyrocketing up to the top, I'm sure.
And?
I was
I'm
waiting for you to say
for my
something.
turn.
Okay.
Turn. No, I didn't have anything to say.
Next new addition, the Bills. I didn't have the Bills on last week. That may have been a mistake, but I was just so disgusted with what I saw against the Jets and Josh Allen's just putrid performance, throwing the ball away like so recklessly and fumbling and whatever. But they had a bounce back performance. It was the Raiders, who cares really, but they looked very dominant, and Josh used his checkdowns. He played smart. He was totally in control of the ball. And when he can put those reckless antics behind him, he's, as we know, one of the best quarterbacks in the league. And if he can keep, maintaining that composure, they're going to be tough to beat. It's when Josh turns the ball over is when they give opportunities for you to beat them. So, yeah, I have them at number 7. Number 8, the Jags slip a little bit. I have them just one spot, I think that says. Yeah, down to 8. Again, they can't beat the Chiefs. History says that. I think other than that, they will be able to compete with any team in the league. As we know, last year they lost to the Chiefs in the playoffs. And there's a stat, they're like 9-1 against the rest of the league in their last X amount of games. And like 0-2, 0-3 against the Chiefs in that span. Something like that. So, yeah, the Chiefs just own them. I'm not going to knock them too much for that. Still a good team. Had trouble in the red zone. But I have them at number 8. I believe in Lawrence and that crew over there. Number 9, the Frisky Commanders, man.
Woo-woo.
As
Yay.
you first predicted with your picks, and I predicted with my playoff picks, I had them at 7th. Just a good defense, man. That's top of the ranks in like every defensive statistical category. Really impressive. They have a test next week against the Bills at home. I think that can be a game where if they win, they really prove like they are pretty for real in a weaker NFC. I should say a not deep NFC because the top teams are obviously so good, the Niners and the Cowboys, but Commanders look pretty live as a playoff selection at the bottom of the NFC. Sam Howell playing solid. Offense doing its job, and like I said, the defense is pretty stout. Had a major comeback win against the Broncos, who stink.
They do stink.
And you won money off that game?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A comeback. I don't even remember when you bet them, but you don't even know what I'm talking about.
I really don't. I'm trying to think.
You put like $10 on the Commanders to come back and win. And you
Oh,
won
I
like
did.
$40.
Yes, I do remember. It was my no sweat bet, but then they won, so I didn't even get it back. But
Yeah.
yes, I did.
You ultimately like had 3 heads. You didn't know what I was talking about.
I was trying to remember.
Betting's not as important to you, I guess.
I just have bad short-term memory.
In 10, it's, I will take the homer stuff for this one, but even still, I have the Patriots at 10.
Wow. Copycat.
I just really sat and thought about it. Like, yes, I know I said I'm done with the moral victories and all that, but at the end of the day, they did lose to 2 top 5 teams, 2 elite Super Bowl contending teams, and were competitive in both
put up
games.
A fight, yeah.
And yes, they lost both games, and I'm pissed about it. And this next week is a must-win against the Jets. If they lose against the Jets, I think I'm done. I think I'm done.
So too.
But I believe in them. I do. I still do very much. Like I said,
You gotta believe. You gotta stand by your team.
I do, of course. And just from trying to be objective about it, the defense looks great, and I think Mac's going to settle in. And, the receivers are not the best, but
that's okay.
They keep playing from behind. They keep making early mistakes, and they're not a team that's built for playing from behind. They, like we said last year and the year before, they've been a run-dominant team, and when you're behind and you're trying to play catch-up, you're going to throw the ball a lot. So once they gain a lead, settle in, run the clock out a little bit, get into the rhythm on offense, I think they'll fare much better. And we should see that this weekend against the Jets. So that's more of a prayer and hope thing on the Patriots. But
yeah, we'll see.
Yeah,
So
that's my
your
list.
Top 10.
Let's get to you.
Alrighty, my top 10. So, I I had Cowboys number 1, same as last week. Yeah, I mean, they're good. I'm not going to be as technical as you because I don't have
That's
the
fine.
proper
I went too
language for
long
that.
anyways.
No,
We
that's
thought there was
fine.
going to be a short show.
I
So,
think you did a good job.
thank you.
No, but I don't know. They seem pretty dominant. So yeah.
Yep.
I moved the 49ers up 1. They're my number 2 for same reasons as you just said. They're not my number 1, but they're close enough. They're both really good. Ravens I moved up also because I'm very disappointed in my Bengals right now. And
As you should
honestly,
be.
yeah, I am very disappointed. And I'm giving them one more week before I give up on them, to be honest. I know it's early, but...
Just to mention, Burrow is questionable for that game.
Yeah, well,
Looks like it's
whatever.
leaning towards not playing.
Whatever. I'm almost really done with... I only like one of my teams at this point.
And it was your last pick.
Yes. But yeah. I moved the Dolphins up. They were my number 4.
Mm-hmm.
I moved them up a lot because, I don't know, maybe I just wasn't paying attention. But I guess now that you said all those things about how they were playing, I guess you're kind of right. But I was like, well, they won. They seem
a win is a win.
pretty good, yeah.
At the end of the day.
They moved up for me.
Might have overthought that one a little bit, but...
Yeah. I don't know. I think they still played pretty good, pretty well. Yeah. Lions moved down just because the other 2 moved up. But I'm still...
And they lost. Did you know that?
Against who?
Seattle.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they lost in overtime.
Oh,
Close game.
I
Could
didn't
have
know
gone
that.
either way.
Well, I guess it makes more sense then. But they mostly just moved down because the others moved up. The Chiefs moved down because I don't know. I don't like them, but
That's
again,
good
it
enough
was
reason.
just kind of like because the others moved up. But like, yeah.
Good enough reason.
Eagles moved down because kind of similar. They just aren't exciting me. Like they're good, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. My Commanders though are still at number 8, and I wanted to move them up more, but there was really no reason to justify putting them above any of the other teams, so they have to stay at 8.
Well, you could have them above the Lions and the Chiefs because they're 1-1.
I wanted to put them above the Eagles. That's what I wanted.
You should have.
But anyways, the Bills also stayed because I'm still pretty skeptical on them about whether or not they're actually going to be good or if they're going to just do their thing.
Yep, they beat a bad team, so.
Yeah. And I was going to put the Bengals at 10. And then I changed my mind and went back to the Pats, which I had last week at 10. Because I was going to be like, all right, I'll give them a little bit more hope, the Bengals. Be like, I'm giving them one more week. But then I was like, you know what? No, because did I ever tell you this? So my high school, my sophomore year high school history teacher is from Buffalo. And he was like a huge Bills fan before they were good. Like, I don't even think Alan was on, this was when I was in high school.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like bad.
Yes.
And he was like, you got to stand by your team. And he would root for them all the time. He was like, they're going to make it to the Super Bowl in 2017, which they didn't. But he really.
No, Allen was too young, but he wasn't even in the league. He was drafted 18, I believe.
He really stood by his team. He was like, and this was in 2013. He was like, the Bills 2017.
Can you imagine how excited he was when Allen was?
No, I know. I wish I could talk to him and be like, so.
Yeah, but
I mean, to you.
It's been heartbreak. It's been at later stages in the playoffs.
It's better than when they were bad. Right?
Oh yeah.
So I hope every time the Bills play, I always think about him watching it, and I hope that he's having a great time, Mr. Donahue out there watching the Bills. But yeah, so he always said to stick by your team even if they're bad. So I'm going to stick by them, and they are still number 10.
I love it. We have them at the same spot.
Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, that's my top 10. Those are the top 10s.
Sweet.
Oh, now's the exciting part. I'm very excited for this.
Something we've been anticipating for a while.
Why
is my thing up there now? Oh, that's for next time.
No, I've been wanting to do this for a very long time because I know that Justin here has been trying to claim that he can tell the difference between light beers, not IPA versus Bud Light, Bud Light versus Michelob Ultra versus Miller, without looking.
And I'll be ashamed of myself.
Taste.
I'll be ashamed of myself if I get something wrong.
And not just they taste different. I can identify which one is which.
Yes. So I guess we'll find out then.
Which I think is BS. But we are going to blindfold him. I'll go after because I don't have any claims on myself that I'll be able to do this. But we're going to blindfold him, and I'm going to put the cups in front of him with the desired beer, and everyone else will be able to see, and he's going to try to guess. So
hopefully I don't embarrass myself. So I have to take my headphones off for this because we have this
yeah, so
big
hopefully
hat
you can
to cover my eyes, and I promise you, I cannot see at all. So
It won't work with the headphones on?
no, look, it doesn't fit.
Oh, I thought it was a stretchier hat. Okay.
So I'm gonna take these off. It feels weird with these off right now.
I know, right? You're like naked. So we have 4 different beers. We have Bud Light. We have Corona Extra, not Corona Light. I feel like
that should have been.
Yeah,
Am
I
I in
feel
front of the mic? I think I am.
I guess we'll see. Yeah,
Aren't you
I feel
looking
like
at me?
that's
No.
I feel like that's slightly cheating. I feel like Corona Light would have been better but that's fine. Justin picked these out, so if he wins, there might be some bias there.
Oh God.
Michelob Ultra, and the final one, Miller Lite. So I'm going to pour these for you, and let's see if you
You're
can
gonna put the
actually-
cans in front of them.
Yeah,
too,
I will.
know? Yeah.
So you'll see.
I'm kind of nervous, dude.
You should be.
All right, so I'm gonna back off so you have space to place them.
A little. I hope I can remember which one's in which.
Yeah, don't blow that. That would suck. Just put the can in front of it right away.
Are you sure you can't see?
I promise you.
Okay.
Absolutely promise.
Now, how confident are you in this?
Scale 1 to 10.
Yes.
So like 8, 8.5.
I hope so.
How many was that? 3?
2.
2. Yeah, dude, I don't know. We'll see.
You are a little far from the mic. I know it might be a little echoey right now. He can't hear
Yeah,
himself.
sorry about that. I don't even know if I'm in front of the mic. You won't tell me.
You are in front of it, but you're far away from it.
Okay. Hello.
You look kind of scary.
I hate not being able to see. It like makes me dizzy in a weird way.
That's interesting. Okay, last one. Okay.
Make sure there's no foam in there.
There is foam. In all of them.
Whatever.
Hold on.
No, it's fine. You didn't do the side pour?
Well, it's only a little, so I didn't think it was like necessary.
Oh, Jesus. You already ruined it. You're ruining it.
Am I really? No, you'll be fine.
Are we ready?
Okay, yes. So reach right in front of you. Yes, that one. Okay, that's going to be number 1. That's the last one I poured, so that actually has the most foam in it. I'm sorry.
Corona.
Closer to the mic, please.
Corona.
Okay.
Is it back where it was? Kinda.
Yes.
Thank you. I just hit the mic.
I moved it in front of you by accident.
Michelob.
Michelob?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. So you had the first one is Corona, the second one is Michelob.
Yep.
Okay.
Last one Bud Light. This one Michelob.
Okay.
It tastes watery as hell. I think that's Miller though.
That last one is Miller?
I think so.
Okay, so the first one was Corona. The second one was you switched to. Wait, no, hold on. That's okay. I was gonna go with your guesses first, but you unblindfolded. You were wrong.
Damn.
You got Miller wrong.
Dude, they tasted the same. They all tasted
You
watery.
got Miller wrong. Thank you. They do taste the same.
And I'm telling you, it's watery. That's crazy, dude. Wow.
Into the mic. You kidding?
That's crazy.
I
Wait, so I said this one was Bud Light?
Well,
No,
you
I said this
no,
was.
you switched it because the one that was Miller, the one that was Miller, you said Michelob Ultra. That was your first guess.
Damn.
The second, once you tasted the Michelob, you said, no, wait, that first one was Bud Light. This one is Michelob. And then the last one, which was Bud Light, you said, that's Miller.
Damn. So the only one I got right was Corona.
No, you technically got Michelob right.
Okay.
After you tasted both of them, you knew this was Michelob.
Okay.
Like back to back. But
I mixed these two. Damn. Okay.
the one that you knew you had no doubt about.
Corona.
No, the one you had no doubt about was Miller. You
No,
said,
I know.
I can taste Miller.
I'm mad at
easily.
myself.
I told you they all taste
No,
the same.
no.
What
Ready?
did you say?
Let me drink it from here.
You said they all taste the same. Right after.
Not from there. Dude, what the I'm mad.
I told you.
I'm mad. No, but they do. You know they do. You know they do.
Listen, Miller I do think tastes different. I think that's the only one.
God
Corona
damn it.
because I also think because you got Corona Extra, that was a little bit of a.
I should have cleansed the palate too. I should have drank water in between.
I didn't even think of that.
Oh well.
I won't do that. I'll do it next. I won't cleanse my palate to make it even. How
Damn.
about that?
I'm mad. I'm mad. God
Okay, so
damn
since
it.
they're already technically poured, I mean, unless you want to finish them, if they're technically poured, you can just like switch them around and pour a little more in if you want and give them to me.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, but put them in. See how you can see. So move.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on.
All right, get that
Hold on.
hat on. I'm so mad that I got those wrong.
I knew it.
God freaking damn it. If you get them all right, I'll be even more mad. You got to put the big part in front of your
I
eyes.
know
Yeah,
it is.
there
it
you
is.
go. All right.
Where's mine?
Okay.
And my eyes are closed. Also, I can't see. Okay.
Shit,
My eyes are
man.
also closed.
Shit, man. Shit, man. All right.
I want that created into a soundbite. The you after saying they all
Shut
taste
up.
the same.
Shut up. All right, I'm going to stand up and put these in front of you.
That's okay.
All right.
Move the laptop over if you have to.
That's okay.
Can they see?
I hope so.
Well, you can see what
yes,
they see.
yes, I
Okay.
see it.
Oh, I can smell it all.
Okay. I don't know if it's all going to be visible.
Can move the laptop over more if you have to.
What
And
if I
then-
move the camera? I don't know where it's at.
You could, yeah.
Okay,
All right, ready?
that's perfect.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay.
Let's see it.
I'm scared.
Forward, forward,
I-
forward, forward. Right there.
Okay, this is the first one.
This is number one. Yep.
They do taste the same. I think that's Bud Light.
Okay. Next one. That's the same one. Yep, right there.
Ooh,
I did the same
God.
thing.
That's Michelob.
Okay.
I literally don't know. They all taste exactly the same.
You only have two
Corona.
options left. Wait,
Corona.
Corona?
They literally all taste the same.
Last one.
Oh no, that one's Corona.
Okay.
So
You said the third one's Miller then? Because you said the third was Corona. I didn't get to do this.
sure, yeah, that's I know that's not right, but that's Miller. That last one's Corona for sure.
Okay.
So I said what? Bud Light, Michelob, Miller, Corona.
Yes. 0 for 4.
Oh God. That's
Well, you weren't confident in yourself at all, so I'm going to fix the camera real quick. Dude, how about that?
damn it. I knew that last one. That last one was different.
Yeah, I mean, you were second guessing a little bit, but now I don't look so bad.
To be honest, though, they literally all taste the same.
I got the Corona like that, though. I knew. I just knew.
I need it.
Now you're going to see. Dude, when you can see it, it's different.
No.
No?
That tasted like Bud Light. Or like, I don't know.
Well, you failed.
These two threw me off because this one tasted like water and this one really tasted like water. So I was like, okay. But then this one did too.
Yeah.
Like I knew that wasn't Miller.
Right.
And this one, it just tasted the heaviest, which I was going to say Miller for the last one, but I was like, it just tasted heavy, and it's Corona Extra, so I was like, it's the heaviest. I don't know.
Well, 0 for 4. I'm not very happy with my 2 for 4.
To be fair, I never claimed that I thought they tasted different. I knew I would not be able to do that.
They still do.
I'm just...
God damn it. I could have really proved a point there. And
I want that soundbite. They all taste the same.
Damn it. Damn it.
I just can't believe that, like... I could tell once you tasted the Miller one, because I had Miller last for you, too. Did you put them in the same order?
No.
Oh,
Corona was first. The other
and
ones were
Miller
mixed
was
up.
last.
Miller was last?
I think they're in the same order.
No, okay. Then those are... No, the Bud Light was last. Bud Light was last.
Oh,
We'll
you're
be
right.
able to
You're
see
right.
it on
Sorry.
It was not
Yes,
the same one.
you're
Corona
right,
was first.
You're right.
Yeah.
The Miller. I was so happy when you guessed that wrong. And then you switched it to the extra wrong answer. I was like, yes.
God fucking damn it.
Just because
No, I got Michelob right.
Miller, you didn't?
I know. But I got my favorite one right. After first thinking it was something else.
Right. You thought the Miller was Michelob. And then once you had the Michelob, you said, no, that's Michelob.
Yeah.
Which, fair.
Still, not happy
I really
with it.
I do think Miller tastes the most different of all of them.
Really?
Even out of all of these, I could tell that the last one was different, but it tasted the heaviest. That's why and it just threw me off. They got Corona Extra.
Well, clearly it didn't, because you said it would stand out because it's not
Well, because
light.
this one stood out.
Well, not as
Miller
successful as I thought, but maybe we'll try that again at some point because I'm
We
going to
could throw in
focus
some
in.
random ones there.
I'm going to take
What if-
multiple
okay,
sips
wait,
and like
what
I'm
if
going to get it
you-
right. I'm going to get it right next time.
Would
I
it
am.
be? It'd be harder if you didn't know what the beers were, right? Like if I got them and then didn't tell you what they were.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah. Maybe that'll be the next one we do.
Because that'd be exciting.
That's fun. That was fun.
That would be exciting. As if I just got random ones and just didn't tell you which one was which.
I'd be down for that. Yeah.
We don't. Does it taste different in the can?
I
don't
thought
think
so. They are all the same size. Like, we wouldn't be able to differentiate by holding their hand. We should have just done that, but
Yeah, I didn't really think about that either. Like if you just blindfold and I put them in front of you.
yeah. Oh, well, I
That
still got them wrong.
That
Whatever.
would've
Is
also
that it for the
taken up
segment?
less time, but that's
That
okay.
wraps it up?
I guess it does.
God damn.
Sorry, they all taste the same.
At least I got 2 right, not 0.
They all listen. I never. They all taste the same. I claimed that they all taste the same, and they do all taste the same, in my opinion.
Whatever.
Oh well.
Alrighty.
So what's your bet this week, buddy?
All right, back to the betting. We feel pretty good about this one. Playing it safe. Safer. And we're using a bonus bet on it, too. They're just growing on trees right now.
I can't believe you have so many.
It's insane.
Is it that bad of a
The
problem?
boosts and the... It's just... It's the first football season with betting legal, so they're just
Right.
rolling them out.
Okay, well, I'm not getting them.
First game we have is the Patriots money line. I should have done the spread. It's -2.5, but I just... The last game against the Jets last year, we won on a punt return. Marcus Jones. And I feel something weird, like the Jets are going to come down by 8, score, make it a 2-point game, miss the 2-point conversion, something weird like that. Like I can see like the Patriots winning by 1 or 2 and I decided to just go money line. I feel
Right,
pretty confident
okay.
that they're going to win, but yeah. So I just put them at money line there. The next one, the Titans, who burned me on a non-show bet week 1, but they don't have to win. Getting a full field goal here against the Browns, who could not stop throwing the ball to the other team. and letting the defense score touchdowns on Monday against the Steelers. Of course, Nick Chubb's out. That's big. Titans got a good defense. All they have to do is cover. I like the 3.5 there. Next, I got the Steelers money line. They're on the road in Vegas. This is by far the easiest defense that they're going to play this year. Well, within these 3 games, because they got the Niners the first week. Second week, they had the Browns, who have a good defense as well. I think Kenny Pickett's going to settle in and find a rhythm against a bad secondary, against a bad defense in general. And I think we're going to see a good offensive performance from the Steelers for once. And then, finally, I had the Seahawks money line against the Panthers. I was going to go spread, but I oddly feel more concerned that their starting quarterback, Bryce Young, is out, the rookie, the first overall pick. He's been struggling a lot. Andy Dalton, the veteran, comes in, and that just makes me a little scared. I missed the Ravens, but anyways, the Seahawks, I still think they're going to take care of business at home. Can't see Carolina going in there and winning. No chance. And finally, I got the Ravens money line. They're playing the Colts, who looked like a good team last week, but they were playing Houston. Anthony Richardson got a concussion. I'm not sure if he's playing or not. Minshew came in and played well, so maybe he can do the same again, but even still, I don't think it's enough. The Ravens are at home. Huge favorites, as you can see there. I feel pretty good about these 5. Brings us to 1160 odds. Is that what that says? 1150?
1160.
1160, yep. So we put $10 down.
To win.
Doesn't show it.
It's okay.
I can't.
Can do the math.
It's over 100.
Okay.
116? That sound right? Yeah.
It's
Playing a little safe, but we need to get on a winning track here.
We do.
And I like this one.
What did you say? Not strategic. What was the word?
Surgical.
Surgical. It's a good word.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, we
Where'd
like
you
it.
learn that one?
Let's take a quick look. Let's see if the Diamondbacks came back. I'm going to be fucking pumped if they do. 6-0. Oh, it's over. The Yankees, man. Fuck. All right, well, that
That's
baseball one's dead, but whatevs. Huh?
That's a live reaction right there.
It is a live reaction. All righty. Shortest show
everything.
yet. Funnest show yet.
I'd say pretty fun. I had fun. Did you
I
have
had a
fun?
good time. Yeah, I did.
I hope everyone had fun.
Yeah, we'll go up and watch with Bill and Jill and maybe have some drinks, but we both have to be up super early tomorrow. First day of work at the gym tomorrow.
Woo!
That's really exciting. Yeah.
First early Saturday. We're twins now.
I know.
I still get up earlier, but it's not a competition.
I'm not going to be able to go back to bed when you wake up, but...
Well, you kind of like that, though, like kind of having a little time to chill.
Yeah, I guess. Not that much, though. What are you going to wake up, 4:45?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Leave
early.
You'll be able to go back to sleep for a little bit, I think. I don't know.
Let's just have fun tonight.
Yeah. It's
All
Friday
right.
night.
Anything else to say before we close out?
I guess to just keep doing your best, everyone. We're all in this together.
Mm-hmm.
Happy weekend. Happy Friday. Go out there and get it.
Cheers. All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
For tuning in. Not Just Sports.